Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is part 2 of Dig or Die. If you guys caught the first video, that was basically just our way to the track, and this is going to be the actual racing itself. Saturday, we ended up not having much luck with Mother Nature, and it did end up getting rained out. So all the racing was moved to Sunday, so that kind of sucked, but can't control Mother Nature. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end so you can hear more detail about how the weekend went from Joey. So as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
All right, guys, dig or die in the books. Sorry for the late video on this one. We've just been real busy trying to get everything wrapped up around here for winter time, because once the snow hits in Chicagoland, it makes it real tough to do anything with race cars. So we kind of had to get everything positioned in a point to where we can work on what we need to during the winter, without having too much hassle of moving race cars around in the snow. But yeah, so we ran dig or die. Awesome event. That was a fun event. Growing up, all we did was, basically just street race against all the same guys that run, those style of events, at dig or die. So it was pretty fun being there. I felt like a young kid again, going up there, and, just the vibe of it when you're pulling up to the starting line, and, there's so many people, you can't even literally see the starting line, and they have to move out of the way. It's just fun racing that kind of stuff. So, obviously I wasn't very prepared for it, like usual, because, we've only run, that was the second backwards event we've run with my black car, but, we didn't care, though. We still wanted to go down there and race that. So, it was fun, though. The first round, I left the starting line pretty good. Actually really good, considering the conditions. Left the line good, and then just got up into to some wheel speed, through the middle there. And then the second round, same thing. Left the starting line good, but just had some wheel speed down the down the surface. Wasn't too happy with. So then coming up for the third round, we ended up drawing Kendall, which everybody knows Kendall, down a backwards surface or a street surface, or even, just a Marshall no prep. Everybody knows Kendall's got his shit together. Out of everybody I've watched race backwards on the street, even though I'm not doing that stuff full time, I still know who's who is in that game, and, Kendall's got his shit together and he runs good. So I took a stab at, what I thought would work, and, I ended up leaving the starting line, and I made a mistake I think it was the first 40 foot of the run, and he jumped out on me, and that was it. It was over. With that kind of, with the way the surface is at dig or die, there's really, there's no, as people would say, there's no turbo back half in anyone, or, any of that kind of stuff, because the surface is so slow. You're really not going to be separated from anyone else there, that's got their shit together. You're all going to probably do about the same back split. So I ran down, and, shit, I don't know. He had maybe like a nose on me or so, or, whatever it was close, and they had to review it because they weren't sure. But I knew after watching my roof camera on the car that he had beat us, so I wasn't, it's not like I was protesting or anything like that. I knew he beat us, but yeah, they had to review it, and they called Kendall winner, and that was it. So they ended up actually canceling the event after that round anyway, so they didn't even finish it. I think they had a car oil the surface down, and then with the cold weather, they couldn't get the surface cleaned up. But that was a fun event, though. We had a lot of fun hanging out with everybody down there, and for me, it's just such a challenge trying to run down that surface, that we're not really used to. But definitely want to run some more of those next year. Probably going to use one of our small block cars for that, just because it's just a lot easier to manage, than obviously my black New Edge down that. Being a billet Hemi with turbos, it's kind of it's a lot to manage down that surface. But either way, though, I ran real good against Kendall. If I didn't make the mistake in the first 60 foot, it probably would have been a photo finish that you couldn't tell who won. At least that's what I think anyhow. But yeah, fun weekend. We appreciate you guys watching, and keep an eye on the channel for the winter time. We're going to be posting a lot of different updates of a lot of different stuff we've got going on around here. Thanks.